I could have just had my ride pick me up there at the Onondaga fire station, just sat outside in the sun, pack off. They probably would have gave me some water, could have boiled up a cup of coffee. But this also gives me a feel of like what's it like to drag a pack boat around with you. Now I have it on the outside of my bag, where it's hanging way off the back, and it sucks like that. All right, where the hell are we now? Where's this damn bridge? And tell them just eager for this bridge, eh? Like, it's just time to end this one. Honestly, it's the day one was medic. That was for Hayes Outdoors. The first day was fun, but the river was small, so there was flow, right? And that was just enjoyable. That was awesome. When the river widened out and the current became almost nothing, and then the winds, like the winds are pushing me sideways right now, for Christ's sake. Yeah, that's when the fun stopped. And now with this morning, it just became survival. Just get the hell off of this water before I capsize, lose my kit. You know, I'm wearing all kinds of heavy clothes like rain gear. Can't swim in that shit. It was just time to get the hell off the water. But what have I done? I'll tell you what I've done. I've fed an appetite for more, but not with an inflatable. That old feeling I have when I used to trip all the time. Oh, it is really alive and strong inside me right now. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep hiking until I find the bridge, and I'll catch up with you then. This is an adventure I'm never gonna forget, I tell you what. All these blue herons, man. They're awesome. They're easier to see when they're in the sky like that, from being against the dark trees, but. So we're just a couple of minutes from sundown here on the Grand River in Ontario, watching the great blue herons. There's so many of them here. It's just beautiful, man, to see them all. Outstanding. There's a farmer over there behind my tent, behind this corn. He's working, and all of a sudden he started to sound like he was getting close, man. I jumped up, got out of bed, and started seeing all these blue herons flying back and forth. I thought, well, by the time I get the GoPro, they aren't going to be there. And GoPro really can't see them anyways, but I don't think. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see when I see the footage, but yeah, that farmer scared the living hell out of me. I thought, what is he doing? He's not combining corn. Because I didn't want to get freaking combined, obviously. We're only a couple feet from that field. And the other thing is that I didn't want him to come over here and tell me to move on. Because as far as I was concerned, this little area here was for the canoeists going up and down. I thought that's what this was for, right? Starting to cool down. The wind is slowly starting to die. Slowly. So we're praying for a peaceful, calm morning, just like we had this morning. We can get this to where my exfil is just a couple kilometers away, a few kilometers away. And yeah, I just want to get in the boat and just float. But we'll have our oatmeal and we'll have our coffee. Pack up and pack up. And yeah, we'll just hopefully have a nice leisurely float in the morning. And then we'll just play the waiting game till I get my lift off the river, and I'm still going to get to see my buddy Mike, so that's great news. That's really great news. I was really hoping I got to see him, so yeah. It's a beautiful night. Just a beautiful evening. Love it. That should be a screenshot right there. I didn't take a picture. If you guys can hear that. Sounds like fireworks. It is fireworks. It's getting cloudy out. The wind is still gusting every once in a while. But I was just sleeping. And all of a sudden I hear this rattling. And I thought, holy fuck, there's a gunfight. But I'm not in Winnipeg anymore. So, couldn't have been a gunfight. I had this thing on charge and then I didn't, I haven't smoked right now, just so you can kind of see where I am. Well, that's not the reason why I'm gonna smoke, because these guys just woke me up, man. But I don't know what I'm missing over there. Like, I mean, you've seen it for yourself. You could hear it, but you can't see it. And still hear them over there. But it's a little too fucking windy for fucking fireworks, I would think. Huh. Oh well. Each their own. Burn down their own damn property. There you go again. Listen to that wind. Huh. It's Saturday night in September. I don't know what the holiday or occasion would be. Yeah, sound asleep. I thought, holy fuck, there's shooting going on. Nope. Oh, moon up there, she's getting covered up by clouds. I hope she don't rain, but we're doing the full rain flight tonight. Well, I guess I'll try to fall asleep with my remembrance of Winnipeg and all the gunfights that go on. Good morning, friends. Starting to get a little bit of daylight out, and Look at the moisture on the inside on my tent, man. This is crazy. I don't know if you can see that line right there. That is a big run of water on top of my tent body under the fly. It must be dripping off of the pole and running down like the clip and then down onto the body or something. There's a ton. I can see it right from here. And I can see my breath, but this rain fly is absolutely soaked. There's our morning. I'll let you guys have a look before I see it. What do we got here? That's a lot of dew on the grass. So, no jumping out in socks, that's for sure. My sleep socks. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day... Excuse me, I got hiccups. Day 3. I have hiccups. I just opened my eyes. Day 3 of the floating of the inflatable down the Grand River in southern Ontario, where we didn't make out so well yesterday. But we're up, and like, look at this water up here. I don't know if you can see that. All that water there. And all this water here. I'll show you better when the sun comes up more, but look at how much water's on top of this tent. The footbox is a little wet. Everything's just covered in water around here, man. It's like super saturated. Now, I know I can see my breath. Let's just open this. Oh, that's just everything's so. Oh, look at the water on that. Can you see that in the light? Good Lord, man, that's a lot of water. That's a heavy, heavy deload. Oh. That's actually really surprising to me. But anyways, it looks like the river is going to be floatable this morning, and I'm so thankful for that. And so is my shoulder, to be honest. Better make sure that our vessel's still there. Okay, we're good. The vessel's there. Sun's coming up somewhere. The sun will be coming up over there. Maybe I'll get the helmet and we'll do a time lapse. What do we think about a time lapse this morning? I think I like that idea. I guess I better get out for a pee. I don't wanna. It's all wet. Well, as my friend Jim would say, it's what you signed up for. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, let's do it. You can always climb back in here. Yeah, it's so soaking wet. Good Lord. Good morning, Lord. Good morning, Lord. Thank you for keeping me safe last night, buddy. Thank you for dying down the wind for our final couple Ks this morning. And, yeah. Beautiful morning. All right. Tea and a coffee. Sounds good to me. All right. Good morning, fellas, ladies, my friends. Let's have a look at the river this morning. What a contrast from yesterday. Like, I can actually see a little bit of a Slow, really slow current. But look at this. Look at how beautiful this is this morning. Look at this river, is so beautiful this morning. Look at that, man. Just gorgeous. Okay, time lapse. Well, my coffee's ready. I've ate my 3 packs of oatmeal, and guess what? Just like that, here comes the wind. Oh. You can see those clouds over there just ripping. Those low-lying clouds there, look at them rip. So, I was thinking I would hang out here till, I don't know, easily 9 or something. But, I don't know, maybe I'll skedood a little bit earlier. And just get to that landing and then just start tearing everything apart again just to get everything dry. Like I did at the lunch stop yesterday. But I was really hoping for a nice, calm, peaceful, just float down the river in the old outbound there. And that's not going to be the case this morning, is it? How do you tell if corn is human corn or cow corn? And I should know this information. I'm from the damn country. I'm from this area. So it's kind of like a no-brainer to come and float the Grand River, right? I used to fish in here as a kid and swim in here as a kid. And I used to live in Cuga, where I'm heading this morning. Caledonia is our first stop. Would be home of Marty McSorley. You guys remember Marty McSorley? NHL hockey player? That's where I'm going first. It's to his hometown. Yep. This is the way I grew up. And I don't know the difference on the husk between. Here, let's have a look. I don't know the difference between on the husk, cow or human. What do we got here? This looks like cow to me. It looks like cow corn, I would say. Leave your thing down there so that I learn. I like to keep learning in life. I do believe that's cow corn. Should I take some anyways? It'll make nice Halloween decorations. If that was human corn, that would be great to show up to see friends with today. Have a little corn roast, and not that I'm one for stealing from farmers. It's not like that. What? Oh, I thought that was a print. Oh, it was. And there's some shit there too. There's a print there. And there's some shit there. Maybe fox, I would say. I'm better at that than recognizing corn. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 3. The wind is blowing again. But at least today we're not trying to make 40 Ks, right? We're only trying to make a few. So, shoulder is fucking sore, boy. Oh, it hasn't done that kind of work ever since the surgery. I mean, we've climbed mountains and stuff, but that's the bag with the weight resting down here on the hips, right? It's not been this all day long for 2 days straight now. So it's glad we're getting off the river, to be honest with you. I don't want to end up blowing up my shoulder again on a freaking canoe trip. Well, it's not much of a canoe, it's more of an inflatable kayak, but yeah. So can you float? The question, we'll talk about this as we get going, but can you float an inflatable 60 kilometers downriver? Yes, you can. Am I interested in doing it again? No, I'm not. We'll get into that. I would be interested in a pack boat over a pack raft, which means you can't roll it up and put it in your backpack and hike somewhere and float down the river. But yeah, a nice lightweight 38-pound pack boat, I'd be into that. I'd be into that. You know, I did a lot of canoe tripping, man, so, you know, back then the materials were different. 25 years ago, the materials were certainly different. So I'd be interested in seeing how they are today, nowadays, with the new materials and the lightweight. And, you know, the one thing about them boats back then, you didn't really have to worry about loading the front of your boat with tons of extra weight for the wind, because the boats were just so freaking heavy as it was. Old fucking fiberglass canoes, man. Oh Christ, they were heavy. Shit. Anyways, look at the moisture here this morning. I'm sure you can see that. And on the inside as well, it's just kind of wrong, man. It's just kind of wrong. So, but it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, so I have 5 hours. I don't know what to do. Probably get the hell out of here and get somewhere where the wind's not blowing and just sit and hang out, I guess. I don't know. But the worst part of my morning is going to be putting on them damn wet clothes, and I'm going to put my rain suit on right away too, because of this wind. I'll get chilled right away with damp clothes and a wind, an early morning wind. Yeah, I'll be fucking frozen in no time. So we're going to try to make sure that doesn't happen this morning. It'll just be my feet. My old wet water shoes here. But anyways, we're here to make the most of it. I just wish this damn wind didn't start so early all of a sudden. So yeah, oh, I don't even know if I stirred this damn thing. No, I didn't. I can hear sugar on the bottom. Now I can properly say good morning. Good morning, friends. That makes a world of a difference, doesn't it? It's not smooth and creamy, but it's even better because it's brewed. It's pour over. I like it a lot. Well, there's old Bob up there. He's even having a hard time getting up this morning. Damn wind keeps pushing clouds in his face, I guess. But it's beautiful. Alright, I'm going to start opening this thing up. Laying it open the way that I showed you in my last video. Or my tent talk video. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now. We'll just do it together. There we go. Set you down on the... Look at this. See down here? You probably can't see it. But the tent of the body, I must have kicked it into the rain fly last night. That's why I like sleeping on a diagonal. I didn't do it this time because I was, well, just because of the ground. So basically what we want to do is roll up the sleeves and get to work. Close up the tent, the rain fly. You're going to loosen this guy. You're going to loosen this guy. Close the vent. Like that. Loosen this guy, and then take him off the bottom. Loosen this guy. Take this guy off the bottom. Then you just grab it. Pull him back. It's real difficult when the fabric is so soaking wet to itself. There. Now you just lay this right over the back, just like the other side would be, and then attach it underneath. Here, I'll come get you. You see how wet this helmet is just being out here. It's ridiculous. So you want to just pull it right over, just like it was the other side, and then we're going to attach this guy down here. And do the same for this side. And get them on there this morning, and then tighten them up. It's not going to get real tight, but just do your best to get it a little bit tighter. Like that. Now, you come around to these guys, and you tighten them up as well. Again, like that. And like that. Okay, that stake's pulling out. There we go. Now what happens is that the sun's going to come up, it's going to start hitting that. And because we have a breeze is going to get under there, and it's going to start pushing some water down. And yeah, look at all the water in there, man. Like on top too. And that was like that this morning before I even touched the rain fly. Like, look at it. We had the clothes hanging up to dry, but I don't think that's going to do a lot of work. Look at how much how much dew's on this thing again. And there it is. So the sun will start baking on that, and the breeze can come in and start doing its work. So that's the fastest way that you can draw a rainfly on an MSR. I've been doing it forever, so. And it's also the way I like to sleep. When there's not so much dew, your head is protected from some wind, or you get that privacy, you know, from behind. But you can lay there and still look out the stars, right? Like, so you can, obviously you can understand that your head's there, and you're laying in here and you're looking out here at the stars. But you have this privacy, right? So it's one of my favorite features of this tent, is being able to do this for sleeping at night when it's not so damp, and for drying it. As soon as old Bob decides to pop up there, I can probably get most of this dry before the big wind comes. I hope we don't get a lot of wind today. But you know, it's funny, right? Like, as soon as Bob comes up, it changes the heat of the sun, changes the thermals, and that starts creating your wind, right? So just settle down, Bob, settle down. All right, guys, I'm gonna start. I didn't bring much stuff, right? Like, so what do I bring on this trip? Brought the tent, brought my one sleeping, my Thermarest ProLite regular sleep pad. I brought my mech sleeping bag. I got a spider crawling on it, I can see. So note to self, don't get back in bed. I brought these clothes, my sleep clothes. I brought my kitchen, which is here. You can see that. Which is just a pot, a cup, burner, fuel, and the X-Brew. And I brought my headlamp, I brought my shovel, I brought a saw because I thought maybe there'd be somewhere I could have a campfire. I haven't had a campfire this whole year. All these trips, I haven't had one campfire. Do you know that? And that's fine. I've still been out doing it. And then it's just the canoe parts, or the kayak parts. The life jacket, the pump, the paddle. I brought some rope. I brought my rain gear for rain and for warmth. And a couple Nalgene bottles, that's it. My food. Battery packs for the cameras. For one camera, I didn't bring my other camera. And of course, we brought some delicious Folgers coffee. Because for me, I only treat myself to nabob once in a blue moon. Because you can get 5 times as much coffee from Folgers or Maxwell House than you can nabob. But I do like nabob coffee the best. The bestest. Alright, well, I can feel that wind. You can see it blowing the grass a little bit. You can see it on the water. And it'll be hitting the tent. So I'm just going to start tidying some stuff. And there's old Bob. Good morning, everybody. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and create yourself a great day, because the only one that really cares about your day is you. So create one for yourself. All right, my friends, well, camp is all packed up, the monster's loaded, the boat is down there, kind of. So yeah, the wind is picking up. I want to get going. It's exactly 9 a.m. and I've been waiting to try to get a bunch of kit dry. I got some of it semi-dry. Nothing's dry. But I got to get out of here because this wind's going to start kicking my ass again, and that's the last place I want to be this morning. Good Sunday morning here. And yeah, let's get after it. We got some work to do. It's not that far, but here comes the wind, right? So I'm going to throw the monster on the back and throw you on my head. We're going to go down. I already got the garbage loaded in the canoe, all that. So hold on a second here. Okay. We'll drop you on. And yeah, we'll start our last bit of this trip. Make sure those camera lens is kind of clean. You got something in your eye there. I got it for you. Don't worry. I'm on your side. I got it. All right. All right. I think you guys should be settled there pretty good. Look at them clouds just ripping, man. We gotta go. Damn it. Wasn't expecting the wind to pop up as fast as it did this morning. You seen how fast that happened. Alright, we got to get in this bush because we have a safety line to the vessel. One, not to play a fool's game, my friends. It's a rubber inflatable. That wind could have it gone just without me, you know, a slight error in paying attention. So yeah, homie, don't play that way. All right, now we're gonna leave this up here so that we can pull it down to us to wrap it up nice, you know, in our hand. Ow, these frickin' prickly bushes, and oh man, they hurt the ankles because obviously I'm not wearing socks. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure my best way of doing this. Maybe I should have just got it in there and held on to the rope. I don't know. It's a little tricky getting down in this one, especially with that wind blowing. But whatever. As long as we get in the damn boat before the boat sails away, we'll be doing fine this morning. Now, yesterday I had it in here and it held pretty good. So we're gonna try that again. It's connected to the boat anyway, so whatever. Not a biggie. All right. Whipping wind, man. All right, you little rubber thingy madiggy. My little rubber duckling. We gotta get it in down there. And I left the shark fin off. I put it in my backpack because I want to see how this thing operates without the shark fin on. Oh, a little precarious here. Okay. Yeah, something's dinging at me now, of course. Right when I'm right in the middle of doing something. All right, let's get this backpack off before this thing floats away. See what I mean? Doesn't take much. Come on, man. Flipping wind. Okay, that'll be good enough. And I clip this guy and this guy together. There. Okay. Now, this guy here, I guess we'll just go in the back today. Don't lose that hose, we're unscrewed. Okay. All right, not a bad deal. Whew. Probably not gonna want this raincoat on, but okay, let's make sure it's out there enough. Goodbye, camp. Hello, wind. Yeah, look at that fucking wind already. Come on, man, there's already waves out here. Well, I'm gonna try to hug the shore as best as possible. Maybe that shark fin does make a difference. Look at that, that's pretty, eh? Oh, there's a bridge right there. Huh. It must be that guy's private property that I camped on. Well, it did look like a place for canoeists, so I could have pled ignorance on that if I needed to. But no trees camping. Sometimes what people don't know doesn't hurt them. Oh, those clouds don't look very good this morning. Oh yeah, this sucks. Well, we got 3 hours to make 3 kilometers, so happy to say the arm doesn't feel too bad right now. But yeah, some of these clouds don't look so friendly. Yeah, that shark fin does make a difference, ladies and gentlemen, because she's even worse now. Look at this. Wow, incredible what a little tiny piece of plastic can do. Well, I'm not gonna go around the outside. I'm gonna go across here to that point. The straightest line of travel is, or the fastest line of travel is a straight line, so I don't know. In fact, I'm glad I didn't wait any longer than I did. I'm thinking I might want to stop and put that darn shark fin on. If this was a real kayak or a real canoe, there's no doubt I would want to keep the trip going. But in an inflatable, I think I'm good. I think this was a good enough of a test. adventure. Paddling a rubber, an inflatable down the Grand Canyon, down the Grand River. This thing would probably be suited better for the Grand Canyon. You just ride the rapids, just ride the water flow. But I was kind of hoping to do that this morning, but obviously luck was not in our cards today. I don't know if you guys can see up here in this tree, there's a great big great blue heron up there. And I thought he was going to take flight there for a second. So that's our first wildlife encounter of the morning. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. See him? Oh no, that's not him. That's a hawk. No, there's a big great blue heron up there in that tree. And yeah, alright. So now we got 2 wildlife sightings for the morning. 10 minutes in. Lovely. We are looking for a bridge. That's our exfil. We've changed our exfil, obviously, and I'm glad of it in this wind. Imagine this wind this afternoon is going to be just like yesterday. And I was exhausted by the time I got to camp, fighting that wind, that headwind, waves, white caps, water rolling over the edge of the boat. Yeah, just wasn't fun. Yeah, that shark fin really does make a difference. I'm surprised by that, to be honest with you. This is just correction stroke after correction stroke. I'm glad it's nice and cool because I'm good with my raincoat on, so I'm not. I see some calm water. Yes, get me to the calm water, please, sir. Take me to the tranquility. I'm glad this is a double paddle in this little kayak. I wouldn't even have made it anywhere yesterday. I just would have just followed the wind all the way back to my infill. Well, here's the score, my friends. I want to find somewhere a boat ramp, and I'm going to pack this boat up in this pack, and I'm going to hike to a road, and I'm going to hike down a road to this bridge. I can't do this, man. The wind is just, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm just holding steady. Slight progress, but no, this is already got to yesterday's wind. So as soon as I find an out, I'm taking it. It's got to be river left though, so yeah. Anyways, that's our update. It is what it is, but inflatables are not meant to be paddled in any sort of wind. And yeah, that's the lesson. You can paddle one of these things for a lot of kilometers. Looks like I'm sitting cock-ass here. Uh-oh. Alright, well, they both feel the same. Maybe just the way the bag is sitting. Don't feel like swimming with all these clothes on. That's for damn sure. But, so yeah, that's the update. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, is that a road up there? If that's a road, we're taking it. I'm out of here, man. This is just too much. How the fuck can I get up there? I don't think that's a road. It'd be nice if I seen a street sign right there. I was seeing them little bushes there. I thought they were maybe like, you know, road posts. It's just brutal. Absolutely brutal. I'm in here in the waves. Oh, there's a power boat up there. Hey buddy, come give me a tow. This is brutal, man. I ain't seen anywhere to really pull over and put on that shark fin. I wish I could see a car go by right now. I would get the hell out of this boat and just start walking. Trying to keep the bow into the waves, but the wind doesn't like me to do that. It doesn't want to cooperate. No cooperation at all. Ugh. I can't hug the shore because the shore's got so much weeds that all you do is get your paddle stuck in there. And then by the time you fight your paddle out of the damn weeds, you're already floating backwards again. So, not that I'm making any forward progress, but yeah, we're going nowhere here, folks. We're going absolutely nowhere. Give me a street sign, a road barrier, telephone poles, anything, man. I can route over to a road. Like, look at this crap. Alright. Is this fun? No, I can't really say that it is. Day one was fun. Since then, it's just been grueling work. Alright, well, we got to get ourselves out of it. We got ourselves into it, but we got to get ourselves out of it now. Like, look at these waves, man. Alright guys, well, for 10 minutes now I've been staring at that cabana over there that you can see in a boat, and I'm getting nowhere, but I see, looks like gravel coming down to the water, and that's where I'm going. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Enough is enough. We're just trying not to capsize here in the waves. I don't know how good it looks on GoPro, but I don't think you can really see the full extent of how, like, we got 1 and 2 foot swells in here right now, and I'm not digging it, man. Not digging it at all. Time to get the fuck off this water. I mean, we're close to being winded right now. I mean, honestly. Not really seeing a lot of white caps as of yet, but I mean, they're starting. You can see them. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, there you are, you bastards. I see ya. Now, I'm hoping this isn't somebody's private property, but if it is, I'm just gonna apologize and just tell him I got a flat boat or something. I don't know, man. I'm getting the fuck off this water. All I know is I'm just gonna find a road that kind of follows the river south. My bridge should be there. Unless I can look up over the river and see it, then I will attempt to finish it, but I don't see a bridge within my sight when I get to this. We're done. Yeah, look at these waves, man. We got white caps again. Imagine what this afternoon's gonna look like. Or even in the next 10 minutes for that matter. I mean, yeah, there's your white caps, ladies and gentlemen. And this is when it's dangerous, so I hope that somebody doesn't object to me putting my safety first and getting the hell off this water. And if there's a boat ramp here, that means there's got to be a road. Oh, come on, baby, we're almost there. Well, it looks like private property probably, but wind. So much easier to do this in a fucking canoe. Come on, ya. Done. We're done. Oh, my garbage. What am I gonna do with that now? Carry it? Let's go have a look and see where the hell we are. Right there, I just seen a car go by. This looks like a boat launch place. Ladies and gentlemen, we are packing that boat and walking. I'm done with that. Let's get our kid up here and I'll talk to you after. Look it, more garbage. And I'll guarantee you there's no garbage can around here. I might just make a little pile of it and hopefully somebody will help me help out. But yeah, that's me for the paddling, man. I'm done. can't even carry the damn thing, the wind won't let me. All that garbage. Alright guys, well I suspect that I'm not far from that damn bridge. But I mean, you can see them waves out there. They, oh fucking Jesus. Excuse my language. Pardon me, Lord, I didn't mean to take your name in vain. But, I mean, look at this. I'm not fighting my way through that. There's no way I'm fighting my way through that. And, so what I'm doing now, and I hate to do this, but I'm walking around this place here and I'm picking this stuff up and I'm adding it to the pot and everything that I've been carrying. I mean, in a situation like this, I hate to do it. My intention was to take it right to a receptacle, but what am I gonna do, man? You know what I mean? So I've been picking up these McDonald's cups and those, all that kind of stuff, and we're just consorting it to one pile, and maybe somebody will have the goodness in them to finish what I started. But I mean, there's no garbage receptacles around here. There's nothing, and I am taking my personal garbage. So these Ziploc bags with my personal trash is all coming with me, and I will dispose of that on my own. But unfortunately, a man can only do so much in life, right? So this is going to be uncomfortable to carry, but I do believe I'm only a couple miles away, so like maybe 4 kilometers. So, and time right now is just 10 after 10. So I got a couple hours before I got to make my exfil, and we'll do it. We will do it. But right now I want to get the sand out of my shoes, get the pants off, get the jacket off, because that load's going to be heavy. And I think that boat's like 14 pounds or maybe even more, plus paddles, life jacket, all that stuff. So we're adding a little bit of weight, but whatever, who cares? We hauled 77 pounds in the mountain, so I'm sure I can get this one done. But I'm gonna get this stuff off, finish getting packed up, I'll bring you back. All right, friends, I don't know you can hear that wind just ripping, but I mean, it's horrible out there right now. So this was the absolute right call. Again, I feel bad about that garbage, but at least I got it out off the water where the waterfowl and the fish can live a little happier, and hopefully humans take care of their own shit, right? So that's all I can say about it. Anyways, let's get going. I gotta get to that bridge. Got everything loaded, ready to go. Well, good morning. Good morning. How are you, sir? Ma'am? Whatever you are. You're like, what in the hell is this person? Oh, and beautiful Ontario brick. I love it. I know, I'm a weirdo. Curiosity killed the cat. I think the dogs are in there somewhere too. All right, there's no sign here that tells me what road this is, but we gotta keep following the river. All right, so I'm at the Onondaga fire station. So that means that I am on Six Nations Indian Reserve proper. And I especially thank them for allowing me to access their lands. I actually have a lot of friends here. I haven't seen in years and years and years, obviously. I haven't been here in forever. But yeah, I went to high school not too far from here, so. Oh yeah, we're gonna look, so we're on Highway 54. We're on Highway 54. All right, and away we walk. Highway 54 and Brantford Street. There we go. Left Brantford, I'm on Brantford Street. There we go. Oh shit. Alright guys, well, I'm at KT Gas in Onondaga on the Six Nations of the Grand Indian Reserve. And that's a nice place, man. Check out this building. You got everything here, although a little heavy on the prices. I can promise you that. I ordered an extra large coffee and they gave it to me with this much coffee in it. Out of that. So that and the chocolate bar was over $5. Yikes. But whatever. Some days you win some days you lose. This wind is just ripping, man. I am so glad I got off that water. And anyways, that's about the end of the trip. I'm just gonna sit here and have my half a cup of coffee and yeah, send out a message as to where my location was. And that's about all I got to report for this trip, guys. So hope you had a good time hanging out with me, and we will see you on the next one. Don't forget, you only get one dash. Go live it. Banks and memories, not just money, people.